Hey friends and family, thanks for joining me. If you're new to my channel, I welcome you to Bella Rose Paper Garden. So in this video, I want to show you these two journals that I created. This is actually my third video that I'm doing today. I've been filming a bunch of journals that I've been working on for about 3 weeks. So my first video that I did today was these snowman journals, and I have 3 of these. And then the second video I just finished were these here, Santa and Christmas. So I'm losing my voice, so I have filmed each video like 3 times each. So I'm losing my voice a little bit, but I'm gonna get through this, okay? So let's get started. First I wanted to let you know, like I did in the other videos, that there's some Christmas music in the back for ambiance. And I turned off my fan. I had a fan going earlier because it was hot, it was sunny, but the clouds decided to move in. The weather did not show clouds, but you know how that is. So it's a little bit cloudy. So I've got my ring light on brighter. So there's a little bit of glare, but that should disappear once I get the journals opened up. Again, so let's get started. These journals, I only have 2 of these. The others I did 3. I think I just ran out of gas after making all those journals. I wanted to move on to do other journals. And after this video, if you stay tuned, I want to show you the next journals I'm working on. So if you're a strawberry shortcake fan, that's what I am working on. It'll be a Christmas theme. So let's get started. This one, I just went ahead and took the ribbon off this one. And then I kept this one on here. So they're basically the same with a little bit of difference. That's what I always, how I make my journals. So as I stated in the other videos, the images are from KB and Friends. They are, she's an Etsy seller, and I have her link below if you're interested. She's got really beautiful work. I love her stuff. And so check her out. So let me put this one aside. So these are listed as, I can't remember, vintage, retro, Christmas journal, but I do have them as 1 and 2. So this one is, I have a little, where is it? So this one says 2. I don't know where number 1 is, but it's here somewhere. So that way you'll know which one. Okay, so again, they're about 7 by 5. They're printed on, as you can tell, semi-gloss paper, and then I adhered them to a heavy cardstock, scrapbook cardstock with a 2-way tape, and I used wax thread to bind them together. Okay, and then they have pom-poms and trims, and then we've got charms, and then some paper clips and stuff sticking out at the top. Okay, and here's the the back. So it's not really Twas the Night Before Christmas story, but I incorporated images of Santa Claus and kids and presents that has to, to have that feeling. Okay, so let's go to the first page here. And I do have some washi tape here for interest and for just added, support. I did not decorate the front. Some of the journals I did decorate the front. You can take some of the images I have in here. So let's say you can take this and you can glue it here, and you can add a paper backing behind it if you want to. So you can use some of the elements in here or use your own. Okay. And then here's a pocket here. And then I created this cardstock. It has a faded image of Santa and reindeer. You can't see it, but it's a faded image. That way you can still write on it. And I think there's 33 pages. I can't remember, but it says in my listing how many pages. And here I've got washi tape with some Santa hats. And this one has a faded image on here on this paper. And then it's a mix of new papers, vintage papers. And here's a Santa gift tag. And where the hole is for the string or ribbon, I put a white pom-pom. And then I did create lots of journal cards and tags. So for all the journals, that's what it took me like a week. I created a bunch of tags, design tags and journal cards. And The other videos I stated that I have I like to layer the images. You can't see them, but they're layered images on there and faded images to give it interest. It's hard to see all the details on camera. Okay, and then here's just a simple journal card here. Then here's a digital milk bottle cap that I use as a tab. I got that from an Etsy seller, so I do like to support other Etsy shops. Oh, the sun's starting to come out. I'm gonna have to adjust my lighting here. Hold on one second. That help a little bit? Let me lift this up. Okay, the sun is coming out full blast now. All right, here's a vintage from a vintage children's book here. Some word search that's vintage. No, that's not vintage. This one's vintage. Okay, and a bunch of different papers. It's from a magazine. And I created that one here. So some of the images are from other Etsy sellers or online. And they both come with an envelope here with extra goodies, so we'll go over that so you can use it to decorate. I try not to decorate too much, so you can use these elements or your own elements to decorate your journal. And you can't see this either, but it's got like an ad, like a vintage ad of toys. It's faded. I don't know if you can't see it, but anyways, but you can write on here, and this is just an extra paper that you can use to cut to make a belly band, a tag, or a pocket. Oh, here's another. And here's a postcard, a simple postcard that I designed. Lots of room for photos. You can glue on memorabilia, tickets. I designed that. Papers here. It's the other side of the papers. Aha, there's the number one. And then here's children sleeping. I love this. I love retro and vintage images. And then here's a cardstock. You can use that somewhere, right on the back, or use it somewhere to glue on. And just paper for writing. And if you didn't see my other video, I had mentioned that some people don't like to write in their journals. So what they do is they just get another piece of paper and they just washi tape it to a page. And here's some extras here. Here's a journal card, and I designed this journal card and this tag. You can't see it, but there's like cookies in the background, and they're faded cookies, and some writing. And then here's just a paper here you can write on. Okay, and then I have more papers. There's Santa. There's a Santa metal charm here. Here's another card that I designed, and then here's a paper clip that I put together here using stickers. Okay, and then let me show you the extras here. Hold that page. So we've got cardstock. This is a sticker. I wrote sticker or an S in the back. So stickers and tags, cardstock that you can use, labels, lots of labels. So the labels are blank. A lot of the labels are blank, so you can write whatever you want on there. A greeting, memories. This one says Merry Christmas. And then you can use these on your pockets. So like you can put that, you know, right there, just different. And then these tabs, then the little bitty pictures you can use, you know, the stickers you can use in different places. So lots of different uses. Okay, And then I'll put that back together. Okay, so let's do number 2. Put that aside. I have all these ribbons everywhere. I don't know where are these ribbons gonna go. Okay, that one goes with that one. Okay, so this one is the next one. So with this, it's different. I put a little flap here, and then I paper clip this image here. So you can, if you want to glue that down, you can, or you can put a totally different image here if you want to, or a photo. And then with all of the, everything that I have clipped in all the journals, you can definitely move around, you know, put them wherever you want to. And this one's different here. I glued this image here for a little pocket. And here's, I designed this postcard, and this is the same in the other one, and then this one is different here. Little note paper you can write on. Milk bottle cap for a tab. Here's this one. And I mentioned that, yes, I know it's fall, but I work, I started Christmas early this year because as a business, I need to get started early. I mean, Hobby Lobby, I think, had their Christmas out in July, you know, so I started late last year, so I wasn't able to finish a bunch of projects. Okay, this one's from a vintage book. And then this is just paper that I put here, washi taped it, and there's an image here. And then here's I don't think I showed it on the other one, but there's two little charms here. I didn't show it in the other book. And then here's some images here. And then this one has the same goodies in here, but this is a different cardstock. I also include, oh, there goes the sun. Let me turn on the light higher. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. I also include extras with all orders. And here's Santa here. And again, you can move around the images. You can remove them, glue them down if you want to. Okay, let's go through here. Did I show you what that was? That was a reindeer, the image of a reindeer on a wreath. That's from a magazine. Here's the other side of him, the other half. Okay, and then that's from a magazine too. There's a paper clip here. There's the other side of the paper clip. Same thing I have like the other one. And then this one has a Santa, a little Santa metal charm here. And I think these are the same images as the other one. Okay, and then there's the last page. All right, don't go away yet. So let me show you what I'm working on. All right, so this is just some of the, oh, it is really bright. Some of the pages that I have picked out. Okay, let me lower the light. Hold on one second. Oops. Okay, let me lower that light. There we go. It's a little bit better. Okay. Okay, so the sun's not cooperating. So anyway, I am working on, so if you're a strawberry shortcake fan, I'm working on an ephemera pack, and I'm also working on journals. So I bought these vintage cards, and I'm gonna turn them into a journal. And what I decided to do was make it into a bakery theme, because you know strawberry shortcake has a bakery, so it's going to be a Christmas bakery. So I also designed a couple of stickers. So here's one where she's holding a snowman, and I forgot to cut the other one out, but you'll see it in the video I make. She's got like a chef hat on, and she's holding a plate of cookies. Then I've got some stickers that I'm just playing around with. And then I've got all these papers that I have pulled out. So they're gonna be, each one's gonna be different on the papers. So this one's gonna have like a pink, green, and blue colors. And I'm incorporating Christmas and cookies, cupcakes, candy. Okay. So this is just one set. So the other ones I'm still working on pulling all papers together. And I do have like from a coloring book, some vintage papers. So I'm really excited about this. I love strawberry shortcake. So if you're a fan, stay tuned, and hopefully I will get this maybe a couple of weeks, because I've got journals to make, ephemera packs to make, and I still have to, I'm working on the stickers still. So stay tuned, guys, and thank you so much for joining me, and you guys have a blessed day. Bye-bye.